Human-made cubs, hot chocolate with marshmallows. It's now a diplomatic peace offering. Says HFY Part 3. No one on the Kelter Accord station had ever seen a war council go silent because of steam. The chamber had been built for intimidation: basalt walls, heat-scorched banners, the sigils of predator clans carved deep enough to catch blood. Alphas sat in a ring, claws resting on armrests, eyes locked on one another with the old promise of violence. At the center stood the human. Mara held a tray. On it were 6 ceramic mugs. Brown liquid steamed gently inside each, and floating on top were small white cubes that were slowly melting. The cubs, 3 of them, small and fur-fluffed, tails twitching, were already gathered at her knees. "Careful," Mara said softly. "It's warm, not hot." The nearest cub sniffed. His ears tilted forward. He touched the surface with one claw, recoiled, then tried again more cautiously. His eyes widened. "It's sweet," he whispered, astonished. The word rippled through the chamber. Sweet. The alpha stiffened. Sweet was not a flavor of war. It was not a flavor of survival rations or blood meat or ash root. Sweet was a cub's word. A dangerous word. One alpha rose, towering, scars crossing his muzzle. "Human," he growled. "Explain why you bring drink into a council of teeth." Mara didn't bow. She didn't flinch. She simply lifted one mug and held it out, steady-handed. "On my world," she said, "when something is broken but still alive, we offer warmth first. This is hot chocolate, milk, cocoa, sugar. The white bits are marshmallows. They melt. It's meant to be shared." A low rumble passed around the ring. Shared. The scarred alpha's nostrils flared. And the cubs? Mara glanced down. The smallest cub had foam on his whiskers and was grinning without realizing it. Cubs shouldn't grow up tasting only fear. Silence fell again, deeper this time. Then something unthinkable happened. The scarred alpha reached out and took the mug. Gasps echoed. A few claws scraped stone. He sniffed it, the steam curling around his muzzle. He took a cautious sip, his eyes shut. Just for a heartbeat. When they opened again, the room felt different. "This," he said slowly, "tastes like the memory of a fire that did not burn." Another alpha leaned forward. "Give me one." Then another. Soon the tray was empty, and the war council beings who had torn ships open with their bare claws sat holding mugs with both hands, steam fogging their vision. The cubs finished first, of course. The oldest looked up at Mara. "Can we have this again?" Mara smiled. "Anytime." The station's translator chimed, recording the moment automatically. Diplomatic log entry. Unidentified human beverage accepted by all predator delegates. Hostility indicators decreased by 63%. Negotiations resumed. But they were no longer about borders or tribute or who would bleed first. They were about kitchens. How long does it take to make? Can it be stored? Is there a version for elders whose teeth are weak? Mara answered every question. By the time the council adjourned, a new clause had been added to the treaty. In times of escalating conflict, a neutral warmth offering may be invoked. The cubs walked beside Mara as she left the chamber, tails swaying. Behind them, an alpha muttered to another, "If humans weaponize sweetness, the galaxy is doomed." Mara heard it and laughed. And somewhere deep in the station's archives, the day war paused for marshmallows was marked as the beginning of peace.